Hello, today I want to show you how we can proof our yeast. I have yeast here that expired in March 2019, so it's roughly a year and a half old. So I have a 1/4 cup of lukewarm water. I'm adding 1 teaspoon, roughly a teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons, maybe a little more of dry yeast. 2 1/4 teaspoons is roughly 1 envelope. So if you use envelopes, you can try that as well. And then we just stir that nicely, blending it in. And our point is here, when we're done with stirring it in, we'll let it rest for 10 minutes. And we'll be back shortly showing you the result. It bubbled nicely. It looks good. So it can be used for our baking here shortly. Can you see how nicely it bubbled? Okay, so that's good to be used. I will toss that in a minute because we'll make our new mixture when we're baking our first bread together today. Want to add here quickly, the yeast that I had used was a 2 pounds, was like 2 packs of 1 pound that I had purchased several years ago at Costco. So it meanwhile, as I mentioned earlier, it's a year and a half old. I forgot to mention it was still completely sealed. So if it would be open, I would be more concerned about it. But since my pack was completely sealed, I'll be using that here shortly for my baking. Thank you and see you shortly on my next YouTube.